How's it going, guys? Welcome to the FM Dugout for episode 28 of the Hexagon Challenge here with the LA Galaxy and the MLS. And today we take on New England to try and defend our US Cup title. New England are one of our bogey teams, if you like. Out of our last 5 games, we've only won once, which was in the MLS Cup final last season. So it's going to be a difficult match today, but I think we can do it. We should give ourselves a good chance to retain that title. In terms of what's happened with the club, one major piece of news: we have signed Mario Götze on a free transfer. Quite astonishing, this. To sign him on the right side of 30 is quite an achievement, I think. You look at guys like Fabregas, who we've signed, who was 33, I think, when he agreed to join. And the kind of general trend for MLS kind of signings like that, your Gerrard, your Lampard, your Beckhams, your Kakas and so on, they all sign when they're kind of approaching the end of their career, certainly from a European perspective, the top leagues in Europe. So to sign Götze at 29 is absolutely fantastic. Now, I did try to sign him when his contract expired originally, but he didn't want to talk, rather unsurprisingly. But his agent came to me a few weeks back and offered him as a designated player, and sure enough, I've been able to get him for 95k a week till 2025. So for the next 4 years we have him. But I needed to create space, which meant that Daniel Henry has moved to Udinese for 1 million, and I'm a little bit disappointed to let him go. I mean, he's a good player and he was a good performer. You can see 7.38 this year, 7.2 last year, so it's possibly a bit naive from me selling a good centre back to bring in yet another attacking player, but I really want to try and push the goals next season in the NACL quarterfinals, which we have qualified for. So if we take a look at how that group stage finished off: top of the league, 4 wins out of 4, 12 goals scored, none against, 12 points, so pretty easy stuff from ourselves. What else has happened? We've broken our record that we set last year of 72 points. We've now got 73, so we're doing pretty well. In terms of the schedule, just run through that. We had a pretty embarrassing loss at home to Houston. We were missing our first choice defence. So you can see we had Arias, Miller, Atkinson, Breach, Thornton, so we were missing Montano, Arduin, Gonzalez. Obviously I'd sold Henry by that point, and Bagheri as well, and really struggled in that game. Pretty embarrassing to say the least. Conceded in the first minute and the 90th minute, so it wasn't good at all. We also had a draw against Sporting Kansas, which again wasn't particularly good. But on the whole, things are going well, and as I say, we've broken a record for points, so I cannot complain too much. So without any further ado, let's get on into today's team selection and see how we can do in today's match. Right, so I've had a quick look at the team beforehand, and I'll change a couple of bits and pieces. Obviously, with the US Cup, you get the foreigner rule, which is a bit of a problem for us, I suppose. So we're going to go with Craig, Kummer and Barda up front instead of Alipur. So Toivonen and Alipur and Kearney all miss out. Kearney's injured anyway, so there's nothing really to say about that. Barda has scored 7 in 6 starts, Kummer 6 in 7 in 3, so pretty good pairing, I think, for today's game. Götze will get the nod ahead of Toivonen and Legit in the attacking playmaker role. So I think this is probably what we'll go with. I've been going with work the ball into the box recently, but I don't actually think that's helping us. So I'm probably just going to take that off, and we'll see whether we can do hit early crosses from our fullbacks. That certainly seems to get us a lot more joy. Alright, I was tempted to go back to do the opposition, maybe just for this game, the hard tackling. I think I might. Alright, let's see, because I think today's game could be tougher than expected, and it's a one-off match, so I would expect New England to feel quite confident of taking a result here. You know, we don't have that kind of psychological advantage over them from winning games. Does that really count? Well, the press seem to think it do in this game. But let's see how we get on. Extended here, and we'll slow the speed down a little bit. So hopefully we can get a decent start to this match. Let's say we've had a couple of blips in terms of our results as Cummer gets away into the box, gets by his man, hits the shot with the outside of the left boot straight at the goalkeeper. That was a really good chance there for Cummer. A little bit disappointed he wasn't able to take it, as Farrell will get a throw for New England. Agudelo back to Farrell, plays it in from deep and well, not unmarked, but certainly looked unchallenged there. Molino with the header wide of the post. Ardoin heads away. Caldwell back to Mazuch. Forward to Molino. Agudelo's into the box, and New England have scored. Pretty poor defending there from us. And I probably will regret selling Daniil Henry. Another chance here for New England. This is not looking good for us from the start. Baghetti holds the ball well from the corner, launches it up the park looking for Cummer, but it's given away. Mazuch wins the header. Ardoin now just gives it away. Why would you do that? I mean, I tell him to play short passing, tell him to pass into space, yet he's just launched the ball forward and given it away. Fabregas now. Barda, shot from distance over the bar, not particularly good from Barda there. Farrell now with yet another throw. Agudelo up against Ardoin. Ardoin cannot win the ball back. Fagundes into the box, and it's off the top of the bar. Molino picks it up, and yeah, this is not looking too good from us. Not too sharp at all. Possession wise, pretty poor. Just don't seem to be doing a great deal. We might have our work cut out for us here today. Correa now plays it forward to Molino. Seems to be a danger man. Agudelo breaking through the middle and takes a shot from distance. Not going to trouble Baghetti with that kind of accuracy. Fabregas now with a free kick. Chipping it into the box. Ardoin with a header wide of the post. Ardoin isn't the type of player I would associate with the kind of towering header in the box. I would have preferred it to be Gonzalez, if anyone. Götze now finds Barda. We're just too slow getting the numbers forward here. Just doesn't look like there's any urgency. Montano whips it in, looking for Cummer, can't find him. Barda down to Götze. Rather ambitious shot from him, but it was on target. But the keeper looked fairly comfortable there, got his body behind the ball. And New England now. Correa wide on the left into Molino, totally unmarked. That is really poor defending. I don't know where Montano was, and we've only got ourselves to blame there. We're 2-0 down now, and this is looking like we're not going to win this game at all. I'm not sure why it's not clicking. Certainly defensively we don't look too solid, and I may look to bring on a kind of more defensive minded midfielder and pull them back. Yeah, they're just getting too much of the ball in the middle of the park there. Fagundes now, nobody putting in the challenge, just backing off him. Agudelo plays it into the middle. The header's there off the post. This, if I don't change something at half time, this is going to be an absolute whitewash for us. Even though they've only had 2 shots on target like us, they have managed to score them both. Ryan Rice is having a shocker. He's really been quite poor this season. This has been absolutely awful. At least they've taken it well. So let's see what we can do to change things here. So we've got Sam Atkinson, which I'm thinking I might go to this formation and bring on Atkinson for Rice, because Rice has been decidedly poor today. So we'll see if we can go with that. Fabregas not playing particularly well. Ardoin not playing well. Atenella's not been playing well either. Maybe having another central defender there will help. And there does seem to be a bit of a gap between Yeah, if we pull Gotza back a little bit and put him in a supporting role, there's a bit too much of a gap there. Maybe that's not helping us either. Alright, let's see what we can do. We need to get the guys to get a goal. That's not a good start. Need to get a goal early in this half to see if we can get back into it. But certainly the early indications are that New England are just going to retain that kind of control over us. Alright, Ardoin with the throw. Comer into the box. He goes down. Looks quite soft there. Fabregas will take the penalty. Now he has missed a couple. Toivonen is our usual penalty taker, so hopefully Fabregas won't let us down here. And he puts it down the middle. 2-1. So that's pretty much what we wanted at the start of the second half, to get ourselves back into this game. And we'll see whether or not that tactical change has any kind of bearing on the game. It should do, hopefully in a positive manner. Masuch nearly getting a goal there, just narrowly over the bar. Baghetti will play a short to Attinella. Montano with a header to Barda. Looking for Comer, he's through. Can he finish? No, he can't pull the trigger. Good challenge there. And New England will come up. Oh, they don't come away. Comer now, right-footed shot, wide of the post. Comer is a left-footed player, so a 17-year-old on his weaker foot, probably not going to get much joy out of that. Fabregas with a deep free kick. Fagundes will pick this up and launches it forward, and now we've got to be careful. Molino is away, and he gets into the box, takes a shot, and it hits the side netting. That was a really good chance for New England there. So we're lucky that we didn't lose a goal. Right, now we need to try and get them going motivationally, I suppose. And I think the formation looks as though it might be working a little bit here. Attinella with a shot. Not the kind of guy you want to be taking an effort from there, but decent enough. We just do look very vulnerable at the back every time New England come forward. Comer comes deep to get the ball and can't play it forward. Ardoin, what was that? If they score from here, this is an absolute joke. I don't know what he did there. He kind of left the ball, just didn't realise he hadn't taken it with him. Yeah, alright, so 20 minutes to go. Götze's not playing particularly well today at all. But he is that type of player that could change things if he can just get a moment of brilliance. Montano plays it back to Baghetti. Can we launch an attack from here? Ardoin playing rather central for a wing back there, a bit strange. Atkinson to Ardoin. Infield to Legit. Götze with a bit of space now, tries to lift it over the top to Barda. He gets there. Montano plays it in looking for Comer. Just keeps the ball in, but not really going to get a chance from that. Atkinson will pick up the loose ball now. Ardoin inside to Legit. Looking for the switch. Barda with a header down to Montano. Into Comer. Barda with a shot, and the keeper has saved. We do look better in this half, certainly, but we need a goal soon. Atkinson with a header. Why did Gonzalez header that? I'm sure that was going in. That's more like a defensive header. What on earth was he playing at? Alright, okay, we need to do something, and let's have a look what we can do on the bench here. So I'm thinking Zardes possibly for Comer might be a good switch. I'm going to bring off Götze for Sharp. Sharp has actually done pretty well in a number of games. It's possibly a risk doing that. It just doesn't seem like Götze's got his A game today. Legit forward to Barda. Will I be cancelling these substitutions? Will we manage to get a goal here? Götze forward looking for Comer. It's given away. Ardoin inside to Comer. A lot of the play going through Comer, and Götze nearly scoring. I was just about to cancel the changes there. But yeah, he's off now. We have 15 minutes to get ourselves back into this game, and I think it's time to go overload. It's possibly going to leave us a bit more exposed at the back, but I guess having three central defenders, we might manage to to not concede again, but it's not looking too good here, guys. I think New England might be winning the US Cup today, and it'll be disappointing. But again, you know, we do want to win the North American Champions League. That's what it's all about. But, you know, obviously if we can't sort of boss the domestic side of things, can we be confident of beating the Mexican sides, because they generally are better than the States. Arduin now, can we do something? 7 minutes to go, over the top. Zardes is away, Barda's unmarked, and Zardes shoots. It's not been our day, it must be said. Montano with a throw to Fabregas. Barda back to Montano, looking for Zardes. Agudelo heads away and nobody is there to pick it up, and we're just allowing New England to come forward. No one closing them down. Can we win the ball back? Get stuck in there, Legit. Win it. Giron just having a casual stroll through our half and taking a rather poor shot, and that pretty much sums up the team. It just looks like they don't want to win it today. Arduin with a throw. Zardes heads it back to him into the box, cleared away. New England just getting all the men behind the ball, and again we'll see a repeat of Giron running forward and nobody closing him down. I just can't understand why the defenders aren't doing that. You know, closing down, I suppose we do much more. Maybe that's why. Rooney with the free kick. Correa will head it in. Gonzalez clears it for a throw, and we've got a matter of minutes left. No more substitutions. There's not really much else we can do from this point, and it doesn't look good unless we can get the ball back here and push forward. Legit now launching it long, looking for Zardes. He can't win it. Farrell will pick it up. Arduin not pressing forward enough for my liking, and yeah, this game's going to run out here at 2-1. I think there's really nothing else that we can do. Rooney wide to Fagundes, back out to Agudelo. They're just, you know, controlling the ball here. We're not pressing them, even though I've told them to. Well, we get a chance here. Sharp picks it up and he's fouled, so we do have the free kick. Legit to Sharp, wide looking for Montano. Can he keep it in? He does. The cross from deep. Barda can't get on the end of it, and as I say, New England are just packing out that defensive area, so there's not really much space for us, and then they just come forward and we're not attempting to win it back very well. But Arduin does this time. Zardes to Fabregas, back to Arduin. Can he get a good cross in? No, but we win the corner, and this will be the last chance. We have 1 minute left. Fabregas will take this. He plays it in towards the penalty spot, and Barda will pick up the loose ball. Back out to Fabregas, headed away again, and Giron will pick that up, and surely that's it now. We have failed to retain our US Cup title, and it's got to be said, neither team have been particularly good in front of goal, but I'm very disappointed with our defending, and certainly our quality in the final third has not been good enough today, and yeah, that's disappointing. I suppose you let guys like Iheanacho go, Rios. I don't think Bagheri did particularly badly today. Certainly the central defence now looks to be a problem area, so perhaps selling Henry is going to be a problem. We'll see what happens in the long run, but we lose the final, and yeah, they're not going to be too happy with me. So as things stand, we have lost that cup. I'm not going to do any of the MLS games here. I will come back for the playoffs. Probably what I'll do, rather than doing a live comm, just because of the number of games, I will do the goals from all the games as a kind of montage to show how things have gone. If we make the final, then I'll do a live comm on the final, and we'll see how it goes from there. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed that disappointing loss. I didn't. I wouldn't leave a like for this episode, but if you did like it, leave a like and a comment. Let me know what you think. Would you have sold Henry to bring in Götze? Yeah, it's possibly a bit of a gamble. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. And until the next time guys, I'll see you when I see you.